the trees are completely encased in ice. The tree's falling. Smashed my truck. And what trees didn't break, got top heavy and bent over. We lost power at about 4 a.m. So I know it's now going on 11. We still don't have power, which means we don't have heat. Can't make coffee, that's the worst part. Very big tree. Wiped out my fence. Wow. Hit so hard it completely broke the wire. So that's not fixable, I don't think. Nothing has landed on the house yet. Tried to clear most of the trees away from the house. So it looks like that was effective. I know the further back I go, the worse I imagine it gets. I'm trying to see how bad my fence got taken out and make sure I don't have any major holes the dogs are going to get out. Tree limbs down everywhere. Further back there, I probably can't hear it on the phone, but it was just like a constant thunder of trees crashing down further back in the back. Probably shouldn't be standing here. So I'm going to get out from being underneath these trees. That big one right there is getting ready to fall. That's going to be really bad. That's going to fall right on a building. Well, it is what it is. This one just snapped off. A big snap in that one. So that's maybe about the worst part of this is even after all this melts and is done, I am still going to have dangerous tree limbs that break the rest of the way or die and fall, and that is way too far up there for me to get to. That's a black walnut tree. I definitely don't want to cut it down. It'd take forever to get another tree that big. Looks like I can patch back together the fence. That really sucks. I spent all summer getting this fence just perfect. Just to have trees fall on it all over the place. We got a beech tree here. These young beech trees, for some reason, they don't drop their leaves off in the fall. That made it kind of worse. Looks like most of my hardwood trees survived. Poplar trees survived. Walnuts. Got a huge oak over here that's looking okay. It's covered in ice. Nothing falling here. Power lines are still up. At least I got all my power ran underneath the ground. So the trees won't fall on it and take it out, but other people don't want to spend the extra time. So, extra time and money to bury their power lines. We wouldn't be having this problem. I'll come up here and take a look at how bad my fence took it up here along the road. The latch is covered in ice, but still working. Come on. Can't do it with one hand. from this direction. Yeah, that's all. I don't like that. This road, pure ice. I can't believe people are actually trying to drive on this. The pine trees did not do well at all. I hate pine trees. They fell on my fence, but looks like my fence mostly survived it. Ain't gonna do me no good to try to cut all this off of here now. It's a pretty big branch that landed there. Unbelievable. People would try to drive this. This is like, it's a good inch, possibly an inch and a half. So that's the thickness of a 2x4. There's solid ice on this road. Fence along the road took a lot of tree hits, but it survived pretty good. This no-climb fence seemed to do better than the cheaper field fence that I ran around through the back. Yep. So all I can do now is wait for things to melt. I don't see any more big branches waiting to fall out of trees. It's done a number on my trees, that's for sure. The trees did pretty good back here in the thicker ways. I mean, there's stuff on the ground, and I still hear trees falling off in the distance. Oh, I hit pretty good. Took out a little chunk of rock hard frozen ground. That's pretty good killing. Tree branches all over the place. So it looks like my fence in the very back has so far survived. Stuff's still falling. And my driveway is completely blocked. There would be no starting up the truck or the car and driving out the driveway. It's trees laying all over my driveway, which is good because I just recently sold all my gas-powered Stihl chainsaws, and I bought the new Milwaukee M18 battery-powered saws. And I still be needing to rely on those gas chainsaws. I don't think I'd be able to get out without a lot of dragging stuff around with my truck. I'd have to get out to drive to town to get gas. And driving on that road isn't an option right now. Getting out my driveway isn't an option right now. So it's a good thing I got those Milwaukee saws. I've tried them out a little bit and they work really good. I had a Stihl MS 461 chainsaw and I replaced it with the Milwaukee 20-inch 2-battery saw. And I'll tell you what, that 20-inch 2-battery saw, it outperforms that MS 461. So I've been really happy with it. Right now it's going to pay off that I have that. I'm gonna have to, we're going to get put through a lot of use as soon as this stuff melts. And I can get in here. There's no point in cutting things up right now. The stuff's still falling. Stuff's going to fall on me. So I think I'm going to head away from these trees and get to somewhere safe. And if we're going to wait a couple days, I'm going to be stuck here a couple days. I will literally be stranded a couple days until we can get at least my driveway cleared or the road cleared. So that's all right. And as long as they get us our power back on, I'm a little worried about pipes freezing and that kind of stuff. You know, you can bundle up, but keep yourself warm. But not much you can do to keep pipes that were intended to be protected inside a wall in a heated environment, there's not much you can do to keep those from freezing. So that could be a real problem if they don't get our power back on soon.